Hello, the purpose of this video is to show how to draw in AutoCAD a lot based on its legal description. So here is a sample of a legal description of a lot, and we're going to, as architectural engineers, use the meets and bounds portion of the description. In some cases, we already have a plat map of the lot, and it shows us it's a rectangle, and it also shows us the meets and bounds of this lot. But we can't just copy and paste it in AutoCAD. We have to draw it on our own, and we're going to use this description over here. And once we're done, we're supposed to come up with this drawing in AutoCAD. Okay, so I hope that everybody that did not have any problem starting or installing AutoCAD. By the way, my version here is AutoCAD 2022. Okay, so 2022 is up here. Here's AutoCAD 2022, and you can you start with the start screen over here, and all you wanted to do is click on new to start a new drawing, and it will start for you a drawing like this. So if we started, you might start with only one tab here, and if you wanted to create a new one, you simply click new, and this is what you're gonna end up with. Okay, it's a blank drawing with some grids on it, and you can now start drawing here, and hopefully everybody took EDT 310, which will teach you AutoCAD basics. Okay, well, first thing that we wanted to do on in AutoCAD is to whenever you're going to draw a lot, okay, uh, we hand drawn it here. We know that the north faces this way. We know it's a rectangle. There's a 34th Street on the left side, and there's an alley on the south side. So, and then the legal description tells us that it has four corners. The first one is the most southern corner of the lot, which is basically this. This is the first corner over here. So to do that, in AutoCAD, the first thing we're going to do is type in DD units, and what we wanted to do is we want to change this decimal. We want to be architectural, and when you switch to architectural, it will be in fractions of inches. And this one is just talking about precision. Um, in some countries which are metric, they actually do engineering, okay, and then they could talk about um, uh, precision in feet and inches, or they could go to decimal, and then this system is the true metric system where you're talking about zeros and not fractions anymore. But because we're in the United States, we are going to use architectural, which is feet and inches. Degrees are left as decimal. We are going to put in angles in decimals, 45.2, something like that. But most most of the time, when we are putting in angles, we want to put in degrees, minutes, and seconds. Degrees, minutes, and seconds. Now, some people might say, why are we not using surveyors units? You can also do that. And let's try this. Let's do surveyors units so we can specify the starting direction north and then the ending direction east. Now let's do that. So we're going to switch to architectural, and we're going to do surveyors units. We're going to click OK. Right now we're going to just draw, and I'm not going to set any layers. We're going to talk about layers setup later. And we are going to start with our first line. So we're going to do line, enter, and then we're going to click to a corner, let's say here, and then we're not going to click the second point. Okay, typically when we want to draw in AutoCAD, we simply click the first point, click the second, third, fourth, and then go back to the beginning, and that looks like a rectangle, but it's really not. So we're not going to do it that way. Okay, I'm going to undo. We're going to draw a line. We're going to click the first corner. We're not going to click the second corner. What we're going to do instead is basically we are going to go and read the legal description, and the legal description says that um, it is 80 feet and it's going from north to west 7 degrees 30 minutes west. Okay, so we are going to type here the length first, which is 80 feet. Okay, so 80 feet, we have to put a apostrophe. There you go. And then you have to put an angle sign, which is the less than sign. So shift and an angle sign. Okay, so hopefully you can see that. I put in an angle sign here. And then when you put in an angle sign, now it's waiting for you to put in your beginning direction, your angle in degrees, minutes and seconds, and then your ending direction. So we have to put in now north, 71 degrees, 30 minutes west. So in this case, it's better to always write that first. We have here 80 feet, and this is north. Uh, and what angle is that again? It's 71 degrees, 30 minutes, and 0 seconds west. Okay, so I wrote that here. Okay, so that this helps me when I'm drawing. So we're ready now to draw it. Okay, we are going to continue with north. So letter N. Doesn't matter if it's capital or not. So letter N. Okay. Let's just backspace here. Yeah, there you go. North. Okay. And then no spaces, you're going to put in 71, C71, and then for the degree, you're going to put letter D. So N71D, and then you're going to put 30 for 30. Okay, minutes is just apostrophe. Okay, and then 0 for 0 minutes, and then for minutes or for seconds, you're going to put in a quotation. So that's how to put in. Let me get out of here. Let's still put in north 71 degrees. I moved my mouse, so I'm sorry. I have to repeat that again. Okay, so I'm gonna put in 80 feet. 80 feet. If I move my mouse, what's gonna happen is the computer or AutoCAD will think that I wanted to pick. So it's gonna put here north 71 degrees 30 minutes and 0 seconds west. Okay, so that's how to put north 71 degrees 30 minutes 0 seconds west, and I simply will press enter. And then at this point what I can do is I can stop the line and then press enter on my keyboard. Okay, it'll stop the line, and here's where I made the mistake here. I click, I'm gonna just delete that. Delete. Nope. I'm using two keyboards here. I'm getting confused now. Okay, and then all I'm gonna do is type in zoom, enter, and then E for extents, E, letter E. So zoom, enter E, and it should show me all my line. Okay, I can use the scroll wheel of my mouse to like scroll out. Okay, and this line here that you see on the screen, that is actually this line here. Okay, so we started here, that's our number 1, and then we went 80 feet north, 71 degrees 30 minutes 0 seconds west. We are now on our number 2. Okay, so that's what we see here. We are now on our number 2 here. So this one is going to be 1, and this one here is going to be my point 2. So for my point 2, Let's zoom out again and then pan that down here. How do you pan? You press your middle button, hold it down, and then you can pan or move about your screen. You're not moving any objects, you're just uh, scrolling to the left, right, up, down. So that's pan, right? So we're going to continue our line. Because I interrupted my line, I'm going to type line again, L-I-N-E, press enter, and I point to the starting point, which is point number 2, and then we're going to go this direction, but we're not going to click, we're going to type. What are we going to type? We are going to type in 2 is 40 feet, okay? So I'm going to type in 40 feet here. We're going to do 40 feet. And what is the direction? The direction is 40 feet north 18 degrees 30 minutes. So north 30 degrees and 18, oh, I made a mistake. It's 18 degrees 30 minutes. So it's 18 degrees 30 minutes. So 18 degrees 30 minutes going to the east. So east. Okay, so that's 40 feet north, 18 degrees 30 minutes going to the east, 0 seconds. Okay, now let's try to, let's screw this up. 40 feet north, 18 degrees 30 minutes, 0 seconds east. So that's what I will type in. Okay, so going back to AutoCAD, I'm going to type in the length first, which is 40 feet. So 40 feet is apostrophe, okay, and then angle sign, and then I'm going to put in the angle. So I'm backspace once, and I'm going to put in north 18 1/8 letter D for degrees, and then 30 minutes apostrophe, and then 0 seconds, 0 quotation, and then I'm going to put the letter E to indicate east direction, and I'm going to press enter, and then that's the second corner. Okay, so this is now the second corner. So we are now ready to go and go on to the next corner. Okay, where to go to the next corner, I can move my mouse around to go to the next corner. I have a delay in my recording. Anyway, now I'm going to simply type again my next direction, which is 80 feet 7130 south to east. Okay, so now I'm going to put in this next one, which is another 80 degrees or 80 feet, and then now it's coming or going from the south 71 to east. So from the south 71 degrees 30 minutes and 0 seconds to the east. Okay, that's what it says here on the legal description. From south to east, 71 degrees 30 minutes, 80 feet. So that's what we're going to do now. So we're going to put in our first distance, or the first one is 80 feet, 80. Okay, feet, 80 feet, and then angle sign, and then I can do one backspace and then type in S for south, okay, and then 71, letter D for degrees, and then it's 30 exclamation, not exclamation, feet, and then 0 quotation, and then type in E for east, and then press enter. There you go. Okay, now you may want to move your mouse, just point it on this direction. Okay, you may want to do that, but you want to make sure that the legal description is correct. So don't point and click. Instead, you're going to put in that last legal description, 40 feet 8 south to west this time. Okay, so the last one is 40 feet, oh, 40 feet south to west this time, okay? And it is 18 degrees 30 minutes south to west. 18 degrees 30 minutes and 0 seconds from south to west. So that's what I'm going to use in AutoCAD. Okay, so in AutoCAD I'm going to put in again my length first, 40, and then quotation, not quotation, apostrophe, and then the angle sign. Okay, one backspace, and then S for the south, and then 18 1/8 letter D for degrees, and then put in 30 minutes, and then not quotation, but not exclamation, but I forgot the term again. So 30 uh, minutes and 0 seconds. That's quotation, and then west, and then press enter. And as you can see, uh, it connected here at the very end, and that's what you wanted to see. You wanted to like zoom in, and you can see that is connected. To stop the line, simply press enter, and then your line is stopped. You want to zoom extents again, Z, enter E, and then use your scroll wheel on your mouse. Okay, you can pan left and right wherever you want to do, but that's our lot. That's how to draw a lot based on the legal description. uh, North is always up and down, um, and we can draw the north up and down later on, but yeah, this is how to draw a lot based on legal description. Our next video would be about how to properly um, assign line types and thickness to this line uh, for graphics purposes. Okay, how do I end this? There you go.